Thank you for just clicking on Pew News. Let me bring a few things to your attention as we look forward to opening up again, God willing, at the end of June, to returning to normal. We are intending to have Sunday groups at St Andrews outside and hopefully at St Luke's in the hall from after half term. So if you are somebody with small children, you'd love to be back in church and love to have your kids in Sunday groups, we're making plans heading that way. Please do pray for us as we try and just make sure we get everything right there. Some of you will be aware that we have our APCMs at the end of May, hopefully live in the church buildings. Please do intend to be there if you can. We'd love everybody who's eligible, who's been part of the church family for 6 months or more, or lives in the parishes to sign the electoral roll so that we can be praying for you and so that you can vote at our APCMs. If you'd like to stand for PCC, we have a number of spaces for both the churches. Please do let us know. We'll make sure the right forms get out to you so that we can fully fill both committees. They're really important jobs that the PCCs do in guiding the future life of the church. So please do, if you can contribute in that way, please do talk to John or I or one of the wardens if you want to know what's involved with that. Looking forward to opening up again. I'd love to hear from you if you are a musician and you might be willing to play in either of the churches as we look to have live singing, live music back in the churches. It would be lovely to have a full complement of musicians, so please do let us know if that might be you. And if you might be willing to pick someone up who can no longer drive or hasn't been to church for some time because they can't, their mobility isn't great, but they'd love to be in church. I'd love to hear from you if you're somebody who might be able to pick people up and bring them to church. I'm very conscious off the back of this long lockdown, just how hard it is to be separate from God's people for a year. I'm very conscious that some people have lived the last 5 or 10 years of their Christian life not meeting with God's people because of mobility issues. I'd love that not to be the case in our community. So if you think that you could pick someone up on the way to church when we're back together again, please do let us know. We'd love to get a list together and try and match people. We'll try and match you locally to someone who lives nearby, if that's possible. It would be lovely to get people back to church who haven't been, not only during lockdown, but for maybe even for a couple of years before that, just because of their mobility. So do let us know if that's you, and look forward to seeing you soon.